The process for creating a certificate is also very easy in Accredible. There are one of two ways you can launch Accredible. You can either go through Canvas or you go straight to dashboard.accredible.com. If you already have an account that an administrator like myself has created for you, it's really no big deal. You will be logged in immediately. If you're going through Canvas, it's going to be a single sign-on and it launches it for you. Now, either way, this kind of window is going to launch for you as a designer or an issuer of a certificate. The first thing you ought to know is that you should be creating a group. A group is a course. That's pretty much it. Inside a course, you have a certificate design. That's where you create a design. And once you created a certificate, you issue it to students. And those issuables are called credentials. So that's pretty much all you have, just 3 steps. You have groups, which are courses. You have certificate designs or certificates which belong inside groups or courses. And you have credentials or students to whom these certificates are assigned. I've already created one group and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's very simple. It takes no more than a couple of minutes to set up. So let's take this one, the Innovation MIT Design Thinking group that I've created. All it has is the group name, which should be fairly descriptive. You have a group identifier. Ideally, they should correspond to the group ID, or rather the course ID in Canvas. For example, DMS or DS September 2018 or whatever the group identifier might be in Canvas. You have a group description. This group description is actually the course description, and typically this appears below the certificate itself when it is issued. That way students and, for example, prospective employers know what this course is about. Finally, it's a group website. It could be emeritus.org, it could be mit.emeritus.org, or whatever you want it to be. And that's all a group needs or a course needs, nothing else. Once you've created this, from there you create a certificate, which is also very, very simple. It took me all of about 3 minutes to create a certificate. So in this case, I'm going to show you the certificate that I created and how easy it was. All I did was I selected a background image here, and it actually lets me pick a background image off my hard disk. Now it has a good option here of using high resolution for high quality printing or low resolution for screens. So this border that you see is the background image that I picked, and in it I placed 2 logo images. Both of these were again on my hard disk. So all I did was I selected image, and I pick an image that's on my disk. For example, I pick, let's say, the Emeritus logo or MIT logo, whatever I have. The same thing applies to the signatures, and the rest is just plain text, very simple to put on. We have several fields that can be added on. There are a huge number of fields, but the simplest ones we're going to get is the recipient name or the student name, the name of the course or the group, perhaps the date of the course, and actually plenty, like for example the issue date. We can even put in, for example, a grade or a URL. You can put in lots of different things. The good thing is we can put in custom attributes too. So if we want to put in anything that is not here, for example, you might want to put in the list of modules that the student completed, or if it were a postgraduate diploma, perhaps you want to talk about the fact that there was finance and strategy and marketing. All of that can be put in there as custom attributes too. And that's pretty much it. Once it's done, you just save and close. And that's it. The certificate is assigned to the specific course or group. And then to issue it, all you do is you go to credentials. Right now, I've assigned this to a, say, for example, a test student and to Adley, but it's very, very simple to assign this to anybody you want. One of the ways to do this is to click Create Credentials. And the good thing is that I select, let's say, this course, and I can upload a spreadsheet of student names. So student names and things like their IDs, all of that, which is exported from Canvas, and it automatically creates certificates for all of them. Alternatively, I can do the same thing via a form. I can have the name, the student's email address, the issue date, perhaps a couple of other fields, and I can add all of these and create credentials, and this automatically sends the certificate to the student's email address. It also makes sure that the certificate appears automatically in the student's profile area and also in the module area. And that's pretty much it. That's all it takes to create a certificate and send one.